take it away after the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up. They're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Go.
On second down, Johnson takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
18,
Again, it's Johnson. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
Hey, 7. 59, Mark, 59, Mark. Check, 59. Here we go.
Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9".
Go.
Hey, what's the ball?
Mike. Hey, Charlie.
Mike 59.
Let's go, Chad. Let's go.
Looking to throw. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short.
Johnson. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, check 24.
Look at me. Go. Get it.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
SOS. Alert 3.
Ready.
To throw on second down. Herbert, he'll buy some time right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Oh, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Back to throw. Herbert. Hard throw. Incomplete. Charles, I think back to your earlier statement about the visitors being the underdogs needing to win that turnover battle. And this defense, they forced 2 turnovers so far. A big reason why they lead this game.
Yeah, and I know defenses always talk about getting turnovers in bunches, getting those takeaways. 2's not a bunch, but it's plenty in this game, exactly the formula they need. And I got to tell you, partner, I like it when you think back to something I said that actually comes true, that's actually right.
It happens more often than you might think. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Greystone, travel.
6 guys. Check 6 guys.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Let's go now.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
80 weapons. Bravo. Fire.
2nd and 5. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again. Under 10.
They'll run it with Johnson.
Watch the whip.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Hey, let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here. Check, 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 check.
Hey, 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 hey. Go.
2nd and 4. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Watch the safety creep.
Blue draw Corker.
Bang, 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 bang.
Pilot, 64, read.
Mike, check, 59, 59. Come to my work. We want it. Come to my work.
Now.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Looking to throw. Herbert. And this is hauled in by Matthews. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. And defensively, a dime look here. 6 DBs on 3rd and 12.
No surprise at all.
Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9". I don't think you got it, son. Jumper, jumper.
Hard, hard.
Wide.
General West.
Back.
Leo.
From the gun, Herbert. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
And they'll be set up in great starting field position here as that's out of bounds at the 45-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They can still get into field goal range, partner. They got to work quickly, though.
I agree with you totally. Find a way to get the ball downfield and out of bounds. In a perfect world, they know what hash they want to get to for their kicker, and they already know the distance that he feels comfortable. That'll dictate what they do on offense.
See if they can get in his range.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
6-6, pull it high.
Goose. Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
Hey! Hey, Delta. Ready?
Here's 2nd and 8. That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Check, 59.
And we have free football overtime. Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end, going to overtime because neither one got an advantage today.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Let's go. Let's do this.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now.
On the ready.
This quarterback now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10.
Topper!
Check. Crunch.
5.
Operating from the gun, Herbert. Hunter Henry brings it in. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Offensively, back-to-back really nice plays. This defense, they've got 2 timeouts, maybe should burn one.
Yeah, when you get back-to-back explosive plays, to me, anything over 10 yards, I don't care if it's a run or a pass, I count it as an explosive play. That sets your defense back on its heels. A timeout here would be a good idea and try and get themselves settled because we're in OT. This is big time.
Smooth.
Check 59.
X3. 218. Chopper.
59. Got you. I got you.
Defense.
On 1st down, Bowman. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That can give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward. And it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off, but in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
Recon, 132, 5-2.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. Hoping to keep this OT drive alive. Now they face a 3rd and 2.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Switch
Go out.
Come on, switch it.
And
Check, Lucky.
80 weapon. Buzz. Let's go. Let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. That's their 2nd and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. And his kick is good. And with that, they will move out in front by 3. They're able to put 3 on the board here in the opening drive of OT, and now up to their defense to try and see if they can hold this one.
I like how you framed it up because obviously this game is not over, right? They go down and kick a field goal, then we head to sudden death. But if the defense can hold, take the ball away, turn it over on downs, this game's over.
Down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. The field goal would push it to sudden death. We just saw the field goal on the other end, but I don't think they are thinking field goal. At least not to start this drive. They're not thinking field goal.
Not at all, because your point is well taken. Yeah, kick the field goal, you push it to sudden death, but you're also kicking off and giving the other team the ball with a chance to kick a field goal and beat you. Get the touchdown. Finish the game off. That has to be the mindset.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
Pilot, 64, read.
They'll set up to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it. Picked by Deontay Thompson. And that's how this one ends. In dramatic fashion in overtime with the interception. So we will see yet another drive in this overtime.
For whatever reason, neither team able to finish this game off. I know that the first thought is, does anyone really want to win it? But I think that they both desperately want to win it, and sometimes you force things, and that leads to errors.
Well, it's out there for the taking. We'll see who can do it. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com.